For the first time ever, the Lake Chelan Boat Company is now offering extended-length layovers in Stehekin. Utilizing all three boats in their fleet, the Lady Cat, Lady Express, and Lady 2, visitors now have the option for single-day trips that include layovers of 3, 4.5, and 6 hours. Lake Chelan now was recently invited to preview the all-day Stehekin experience offered in their Liberty package that transports you up lake and back on their fastest watercraft, the Lady Cat. The trip departs at 8 a.m. and once boarded, you're treated to a bag of complimentary family bean donuts. Just a little bit more than an hour later, the boat arrives at the Stehekin landing, where we were met by the Wilsey family and soon boarded our tour bus. The boat company has teamed up with Stehekin Valley Adventures and Stehekin Outfitters in organizing a tour that allows plenty of time to enjoy many of the delights that await you in Stehekin and to do so at a leisurely pace. Patty Wilsey of Stehekin Adventures explains the itinerary.
We take you in the bus pointing out some historical things about the valley. We make 2 stops at the bakery on the way up and on the way down. Then we spend a couple hours in the area of Rainbow Falls, the old school, and the orchard. And people have an option there to walk or ride the bus from place to place. Then we go up for a picnic lunch that's prepared by Stehekin Outfitters by the river near the ranch. And then we take you to High Bridge, which is a really beautiful place. Spend a few minutes there outside walking around. Then we head back down valley. Stop at the bakery again in case you want another cup of coffee or a treat to take down lake. And then we head back down here to board the Cat at 3:30.
The tour is narrated by Sarah Wilsey, starts with a visit to the Stehekin Pastry Company for an opportunity to fuel up on some delicious homemade pastries. Next, we pay a visit to the old one-room Stehekin schoolhouse. 8-year-old John Mark Wilsey, who is one of 10 students and the only in his grade at the new school, is billed as their Stehekin school specialist, and he gives us a personal glimpse of Uplake school life.
Oh, the best thing about school in Stehekin is that we have snack time and then math and recess. My favorite subject was this year when I learned about Teddy Roosevelt. And my favorite part about that was when he crawled over the cactus on his buffalo hunt.
After a tour of the schoolhouse, our next destination is a short and easy walk to the roaring 312-foot Rainbow Falls. After viewing the falls, it's another easy trek to Buckner Orchard, where apples are still grown and harvested. The orchard is now overseen by the National Park Service, and it's interesting to note the orchard is comprised mainly of common delicious apples, but we were told every 5th row of apples features a roan variety. After touring the orchard, it's time for a break and our catered lunch from Stehekin Outfitters at a beautiful spot alongside the Stehekin River. Lunch, to sum it up, well, I'll just say yum. And the cheesecake dessert, by the way, was something special. After lunch, we reboard the bus and explore further up valley as we make our way to High Bridge for spectacular scenery and views. On our return trip to the landing, we then managed time for another stop at the bakery and a visit to the garden operated by Carl for the past 45 years. At the end of the tour, we caught up with John Wilsey, who explains the benefits of having a longer stay in the valley when you only have one day to see as much as you can.
We realized there was a need to have more time in Stehekin, so you just didn't come in and have an hour and a half and you rush to the falls, you rush out, and we felt like people weren't seeing the real Stehekin. And so we planned this so you could come up on the Lady Cat, a fast ride to Stehekin, spend 6 hours in the valley and really kind of immerse yourself not only in the business but also the culture. Our destination is a campsite right on the river where you have an outfitter lunch. And then up and just really get a feel for the valley. And our hope is that all these people that come on the tour want to come again. They get to see the real Stehekin.
For those interested in longer stays at Stehekin, there are a number of lodging opportunities and other fun activities that can include bike rentals, kayak tours, pack trips, and guided fishing trips, to name a few. For more information on what to do in Stehekin, check the online resources of StehekinValleyAdventures.com or StehekinOutfitters.com. And if you're interested in booking one of the extended layover trips to Stehekin, be sure to visit the Lake Chelan Boat Company at LadyOfTheLake.com.